Okay, so yesterday we drove on this really dangerous road. So we're gonna go there right now and try to fly a drone and get a few cool shots. Wish us luck. So we ended up crashing the drone and we're hoping it's somewhere in this area. We were going between these cliffs and it hit those cliffs. So worried about him right now. Okay, so here's what really happened. We woke up early, we had our coffee, we had our breakfast, everything was amazing. We were so excited to go and see this road again because when we drove on it the night before, it was already getting dark, and so we didn't really get to see all of it. And so we were so excited and we start to drive. Mikola's recording the car as we drive next to these beautiful orange cliffs. It was amazing. And all of a sudden we go between these two cliffs and Mikola goes, "Natasha, slow down." And I'm like, "What happened?" And he goes, "I think you have to turn around." And I'm like, "Oh no, what happened?" So we start turning around and he tells me that the drone controller told him that the propellers need to be replaced. Then it said that the battery died, and then the screen just went black. So we started looking for the drone. We went off into a few different areas. Finally, he starts looking for it along the cliff. And in some areas along that cliff, you could tell that if you just make one wrong move, you could go sliding down. So we were very worried, and I couldn't really tell what was going on. So I was just like on the road with the baby, worried for Mikola. And this is what happens next.
Guys, every time before flying, grab your content from drone. 1 second. My drone completely crashed. Yeah, I have so much memory on SD card. 2 days content. I'm not really sad. I'm happy. I'm fine. My SD card. It's more important for me. Flying for this trip done. That's it.
We're just happy Daddy's alive and that he found a drone, so he doesn't continue searching for it. Де татко?
І це я йду із своїм гусем. А там со скали соскрібав. Він поки падав, то він мені вже сказав, що в тебе з батареєю проблема. Ні, спочатку він поки летів, ще картинка є, а він вже каже, поміняй лопасті. Потім каже, з батареєю проблеми. А потім картинка пропала.
Can I see this? What happened?
Completely done.
See this poor little guy. Oh my goodness.
А пам'ятаєш, ти питала? I spent $100. Yeah, I refresh warranty, extended 1 more year. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Yes.
But sad story about this trip, we can't more fly it.
We were gonna get some epic shots on the coolest road, and now, sad.
Якби в мене був би дрон, в мене був би, я б запустив би і так прямо летів би і там жу-жу по цим серпантинчикам, так чу-чу-чу-чу.
Чого в тебе дрони нема?
А дроном бам! Ма дрона.
This is a baby version of what happened to the drone. This is the head of the rock overlook, and you can see all those mountains over there. Hello, baby. Sina. Hi. He saw the drone fall and he's very happy because he was super scared of the drone.
You happy?
So we are entering into Bryce Canyon National Park. Originally we wanted to do a hike here, but we might not do that because we have 8 hours to go to Yosemite. It's already 11.
Also, we spent more like 1 hour to shower.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to shower and everything. We'll probably just go straight to the sunset point. Yeah, we're not gonna be here for long. Yes. Go. Hezekiah is holding the camera. Whatever you see, that's up to him.
No, you're trading them early?
Yeah.
Yes, you got the camera ready to vlog. Let's go. Little baby cameraman. We got it. This is a magic show this time. Wow. Wow. Di sini. Ah, Jackie. We are out of breath, but we're almost at the spot. So this is the upper inspiration point. Let me like zoom in a little bit.
Bryce Canyon, wow, let's take a look. We got to the very top and just look, wow. Look at every single one of those pillars. How cool. How massive all of this look. Beautiful, colorful. And it's not far. We were over there. We thought it will be difficult to get this high. But we got up here and so beautiful. And an interesting fact about this viewpoint. Typically every viewpoint we come to it's very quiet. You can't hear anyone. Everyone is whispering among themselves, trying to keep the peace. But here they are yelling, screaming, you don't have to keep quiet here.
I got you. I got you.
Any pants on him, and now it became chilly, so now we get a little kangaroo out of the shirt. They got all these piles of wood because they're gonna have a big party with a lot of campfires and marshmallows and hot dogs and s'mores. It's gonna be lit. Okay, so we just left Bryce Canyon and we're on our way to Yosemite. As we were like looking at the road to take, we noticed that the Tioga Pass entrance is closed. Any other entrance adds like 200 miles to the road. Whatever we do, we're gonna arrive there around 12 a.m. So we just chose one of the roads, hoping that possibly it will reopen. It's close due to snow conditions. Ooh. The main reason we were worried about getting to Yosemite was the Memorial Day weekend. Because the lines at the entrance can get really long, our original plan was to arrive the night before so we could get in early before the crowds. This year though, because of winter conditions and fires in the surrounding areas, the Tioga entrance wasn't busy at all. During Memorial Day, you actually need a reservation or a campsite booked to enter the park. So if you're planning a trip to Yosemite, definitely check ahead to see if a reservation is required. We also found out later that the Tioga Pass entrance is closed during the winter season and usually opens up around Memorial Day. We stopped at Love's to take a quick shower before we go into Yosemite. We really haven't figured out a better way to do this, but we got this. We will do this and get over it, and it will all be okay.
We are in Utah and we're going to Nevada.
So we stopped by this little Area 51 store and we're gonna go see some real UFOs. This is the official UFO crash site. So like you know it's real because there's a sign pointing towards it. We trust things like that. It's real. Haters will say it's a lie. So tonight we had a reservation at Yosemite, but this is the view we woke up to. And we just didn't have it in us to check through the night and get there like at 3 o'clock. So we just stopped and now we're gonna get up and drive. So cute.
Open the camper, open the camper.
It's like 5:50. I'm brushing my teeth in the car. He's amazed by it. What's up? What's up, good pussy? Hi. Hi. Look at this beautiful pine cone. Wow. Huge pine cone. And I'm just like so happy here. Can we stay here? Can we live here? Can we build a house here? Can we? Yeah? We came to South Tufa. This is on Mona Lake. And there's like these salt formations that we want to see. Basically, we just met some guy on the road. And he pointed us in this direction. He went to take some pictures himself and we're basically just following him. Get it, Fuzik. You happy? Okay, so we can see these formations already on both of our left and right side. No climbing. Okay, got it. Let's see, maybe there's a little more information on these. Petrified springs. Ooh. How water makes rock. When calcium-rich springs flow up through the lake bottom, the calcium bonds carbonate in the lake water. Together they form calcium carbonate, a type of limestone. The solid material builds on itself, gradually forming tufa tower. When the lake levels drops, the exposed tufa stop growing. It says that this lake is 2.5 times as salty as the sea. And I thought when we were walking here, I thought I heard streams, but it turns out it's like these hot springs are forming more of those. How wild is this? Is it salty?
Сода. Прям просто як розведена сода, не так?
For real? So he's saying it's basically like baking soda in water. Interesting. Look how pretty. Ah. Who needs a drone? Практику получите. This looks like the absolute best place to have a picnic. But up we go. We got places to be. Sina, Agu, Diti, say hi. Hey. Here is the lake we took pictures next to the other day on our way into Yosemite. A lot of the roads were closed off due to the fire. Mono City, the city we're driving past, was evacuated. But here's what happened to this area. On our way out, you can see a lot of buildings burned down. There are random cars on the side of the road fully destroyed. And a lot of land was completely burned up. It was evacuated approximately 2 nights before we were driving past it. And the day that we were driving into Yosemite, the residents of Mono City were allowed back into their homes. Oh, there's people doing something. Can I get them in the picture yet? There's fire there. So you can see more people in yellow suits doing something. So we're about to enter Yosemite. Finally, things are opening up. Moderate fire danger. So this is like super high up in the mountains. I'll have to check what lake this is.